Okay, thanks for joining me. I am Moist Wenis, and I am joined by...
Swingtime.
And we are casting the Division C West game of Arrogant Nephalem versus Team Mapitas. Alright, here we go. Alright. So on Arrogant Nephalem, we have Trabe on Hanzo, we have Kimmy on Phoenix, we have Null Pointer on Rhaegar, we have Dakilidan on Ragnaros, and we have Sigatai on ETC.
And over on the red team, Team Mapitas, we have Denoso on Muradin, BNet Player on Jaina, Holiminian on Varian, Tamariu on Stukov, and Mac on Tracer.
All right, this should be a good game. I look forward to it. We don't know the outcome, so it's going to be a surprise to us as well. This looks like both teams are going to send 5 to the middle and try to see if they can get a pick, possibly. So far, both teams are being pretty safe, not trying to get too far underneath the other player's towers. And it looks like we're starting to see a split here. It looks like Jaina is going to split off to the top lane. And it looks like for Arrogant Nephalem, they're going to send Ragnaros as well to deal with her. And it looks like in the bottom lane, we are going to be having Phoenix fighting against Varian.
Yeah, and that's going to be a really interesting matchup since Varian is considered to be a counter to Phoenix, so that should be fun to watch.
Yeah, we'll see if he picks up that level 4 taunt. All right. Tuning back into the action mid, Tracer is doing some dives as well as ETC. Tracer is advancing and ETC is being very safe, trying to retreat, holding on to that dive. Looks like Tracer has gone top, possibly to get a gank, and she returns back mid because it looks like that's not going to be possible.
So it looks like Hanzo went Redemption Quest.
Tracer there lands a great bomb onto Hanzo to get some damage, but he escapes. It looks like she's going bottom now to possibly get a gank on this Phoenix, who's duking it out. Oh, she goes in, and the teleport from Phoenix, and ends up with nothing.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough to gank Phoenix.
Ooh, up top, Ragnaros almost picks off this Jaina. Jaina's going to have to tap the fountain. Looks like Arrogant Nephalem get an early bruiser camp. Get that rolling. And it looks like Tracer has gone again back to the bottom lane to try to pick off this Phoenix, but Phoenix is playing pretty safe.
So interesting that Arrogant Nephalem picked up their hard camp pretty early here.
Yeah, I think they're feeling confident with how much Ragnaros is bullying this Jaina. They feel like if they pick up that camp, they can probably get some structure damage. So Tracer going in on the Ragnaros, landing another great bomb. And Ragnaros gets low, but he is not going down. But Jaina and Tracer are very low right now, and they might want to think about maybe healing up before this shrine activates.
Looks like Team Mapitas is going to go ahead and grab their hard camp now. Which might make them a little bit late down to that shrine, but they're hoping for some pushing power up in that upper lane while they fight on the shrine.
Yeah, they already took down Arrogant Nephalem's camp, so that camp should push on its own. Stukov does a good job of healing everybody up there. They were all about half health, and he just boosts all their health all the way back up. Arrogant Nephalem starting the shrine, getting almost half of the minions before they even get a response from Team Mapitas. But now Team Mapitas comes in, and they're engaging. They're going on the ETC, pushing him back. Ooh, Jaina's putting out a lot of damage, and Nephalem has to back up.
Yeah, really nice zoning there by the Stukov silence, and Mapitas is real healthy, while Arrogant Nephalem is going to need to heal up a bit before they re-engage.
We see Molten Core used, and he is just dumping damage. Ragnaros is dumping damage onto this shrine. They only need 2 more in order to...
Yeah, that was fantastic. That Molten Core definitely got that Punisher for them there.
Yeah, that Molten Core got a lot of value.
Speaking of value, top lane That camp still pushing.
Yeah, this camp has gotten a lot of value. It's taken down the entire wall in both of the towers. So Hanzo has to go back to defend against that, and he'll be able to clean that up pretty easily. This Punisher is going down after getting the wall. First Punisher is not really all that strong, and it looks like Mapitas is going to chase Arrogant Nephalem back a little bit.
Yep, so structure-wise, it ended up pretty even. Both teams were able to take out that front wall.
The team split back into lanes. The XP is almost equal, so they want to try to soak and see who can get to 10 first. Looks like Jaina's going to go back up into the top lane and deal with Hanzo this time instead of Ragnaros. Bottom, oh, it looks like Team Mapitas is trying to take this camp, but Arrogant Nephalem comes in, and they push them off.
That was a really nice move. That Ragnaros had that scoped out for quite a while. He just waited in that bush and waited for his teammates to come down, so they were able to take that.
Yeah, Arrogant Nephalem is doing a great job of bullying Mapitas off of camps and off of the point. Let's see if that continues. It seems like Ragnaros is a key part of that. Looks like Tracer's hanging out, looking for a gank possibly. But this Ragnaros is fine. 1v3, he's just going to play safe. Phoenix is going to come back him up. Tracer's going to get the soak in mid. And Hanzo and Rhaegar are teaming up. It looks like they want to take this camp that's about to respawn. Hanzo might hit the well. He's kind of low. We'll see. Yeah, he hits the well. He's probably going to join Rhaegar to clean up that camp. Meanwhile, Tracer is going to throw some damage onto ETC mid. And then we also have this siege camp being picked up by Team Mapitas at this point as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we mentioned it, but the variant did go taunt at level 4. So that's obviously a big deal to try to help shut down that Phoenix.
Ooh, and in the top lane, Hanzo takes off the last percentage of health of the Jaina that Ragnaros had brought her down to. So that was a good gank opportunity right there.
And that was the first kill of the game.
That's true. That's true. We're almost 7 minutes in. First kill.
So again, Arrogant Nephalem took that hard camp, the Bruiser camp, quite early.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to have gotten any real value. I mean, they did get a gank on the Jaina. Oh, Ragnaros is getting Tracer real low. She manages to zip out of there. As the sneaky Tracers do. But they're still getting a lot of damage onto these walls up here. The Shrine will be spawning in 10 seconds. Looks like most of Mapitas is posturing that way, and it looks like we might once again have a fight here.
So let's quickly talk about the ults. So for Team Mapitas, Burden did go Avatar. We've got Ring of Frost for Vegina, Shield Wall for Varian, Massive Shove for Stukov, and Pulse Rounds for Tracer.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Mapitas
wow.
is taking
Nice
so
mosh.
much damage. That was a beautiful ring, but it's not enough to save Tracer and Muradin. And it looks like Arrogant Nephalem are going to take this shrine without a lot of difficulty.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful 3-man mosh there by Sigatai.
And a lot of damage coming out from Phoenix there.
The ult's over for Arrogant Nephalem. We've got Dragon's Arrow for Hanzo, Purification Salvo for Phoenix, and Ancestral for Rhaegar, Lava Wave for Ragnaros, and then of course the Mosh Pit that we already saw. See?
All right. It looks like Arrogant Nephalem is going to push with 4 with the Punisher. They bait the Punisher over the wall, trying to get as much damage on that without being molested by the other heroes there. Muradin just playing the punching bag, trying to take those hits for his squishier squishier friends. So this Punisher is going to get more value than the last one because they get stronger as it happens. It looks like there might be a potential gank on this variant here. Can they get him?
Nice
Oh.
power slide and knockback by the ETC is going to get them the kill, I
Oh,
believe.
wow, the body blocks. That variant just got body blocked hard. That was great play by Arrogant Nephalem. He was so close to getting away, but just couldn't get through the gate. And it looks like Arrogant Nephalem might just keep pushing up here. They are getting a response from Mapitas, so they are sending people up there to deal with this and try to push him back. Tracer's getting low. They're chasing. I don't think they're going to be able to get her. She's rather squishy. Or not squishy, but she's she's slippery. She's super slippery. And she is squishy.
Just looking at the statistics so far, Ragnaros is putting out a lot of hero damage. Highest in the game, actually.
Yeah, he's just coming in a little bit under 26k, and that's a lot of damage. Alright, so here's a possible engage, and Nephalem they're up a talent tier. So they wouldn't mind taking this before Mapitas reaches 13 as well, and it evens it up, so.
Yeah, Mapitas is just clearing out that minion wave there to get their level 13 talents, so now they could fight on even talent tiers.
All 5 members of Team Mapitas are in bottom right now. It looks like they might be setting up a bush party. Will they find it? On this ETC? Maybe on the Ragnaros? Oh, they're being very patient. Will it pay off? What's a standoff?
Oh, wow, ETC.
Oh, here we go on ETC. Oh, and he just takes the brunt
Yeah, that was a
of it.
really nice, really nice gank there by Team Mapitas.
Jaina gets the killing blow, and that Ring of Frost just completely immobilizes ETC, and that was fantastic. So they're going to go ahead and push the structure damage here, while Arrogant Nephalem, they go ahead and get their camp top, their hard camp.
This actually might work out for them a little bit better for them this time because Team Mapitas they're all in the bottom except for the Jaina in the middle, and they've got Phoenix and Hanzo pushing up with this camp up here. They have a shot to maybe get a lot of damage on this fort here.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Jaina can keep them off of that fort or not. Ragnaros sends a lava wave bottom, and that gets Mapitas to back off. But they're coming top, and they're going to try to gank this Phoenix and this Hanzo, and they don't know they're there. No, they do now. Let's see if they can pick any of them off. Varian goes in.
Going in for the taunt.
Taunts the Phoenix. Phoenix is able to teleport away, but Tracer is chasing. Will she get it? It looks like not.
Not quite.
A little
Close.
a little bit too deep. Stukov ult sneaking out there.
Jaina working on the hard camp for Team Mapitas, and looks like they're all gonna head back down and meet back up at the shrine.
Yeah, all game Mapitas has been looking for these ganking opportunities, and for the most part, a lot of them haven't really worked out all that well, except for that ETC. They just slammed on him. All right, both teams are gonna probably fight here over this. Mapitas is getting kind of low. I think they're going to be in trouble here if they don't back off.
Yeah, they just need to give Stukov a chance to get him all healed up. Like, he just got a nice heal out there.
Taunt by Varian. Very low Tracer.
Two-man mosh. Oh, Stukov, that was a really nice massive shove there to get that mosh off of the team.
And Hanzo does get the kill on Varian, so this is a 5v4. They don't want to fight right now. Mapitas doesn't want to go back in there because they're low and they're down a member. But
they're also down a talent tier as well.
And they're getting a lot of value, though, from this camp top. It's taken out this fort on its own. They've been getting a lot of camp pressure push during objectives, and I think that's something that they've been really good at so far this game.
Yeah, it seems like each of the teams has a little bit of a different strategy on using that camp up there. Arrogant Nephalem gets it earlier and tries to kind of push with it when the shrine isn't up, whereas Team Mapitas waits until the shrine's about to activate.
And Arrogant Nephalem is pushing bottom now with the Punisher. They've sent 3 down there. They've split Rag top, who sends a lava wave down the middle lane to get more of that XP. And it looks like, oh, the Punisher is just going to get the wall and the fort, so there's no pressure on the keep as of yet. Tracer all by herself top. Looks like she's going to rejoin her team. And both teams are running as 5 right now. Looks like they're being very safe. They don't want to. They see that both teams have been ganking, and I think they want to try to stay safe.
Yeah, and we've got kills 5-1 in favor of Arrogant Nephalem right now.
And they have this, a little less than a 2-level lead right now. So we'll see if they can continue to keep that up. Rotating as 5. Nephalem are going to go back to the bottom lane. It looks like they're going to get this camp, which has just spawned. I think they've said they've had enough of these camps pushing during objectives, so they're just going to go take them.
Yeah. Team Mapitas has to be getting a little bit concerned about Arrogant Nephalem possibly getting 20 well ahead of them. So I'm thinking they're going to want to fight as much as they can before Arrogant Nephalem.
Yeah, they're going to want to fight maybe on a even talent tier, like you're saying. See if they can force that fight before 20. We'll see if they can pull it off. Varian going in. Taunt's not really all that effective. Tracer is pushing out damage on the outside. And as a team, Arrogant Nephalem are retreating, safe distance, healing up. I don't think they want to give them that fight, because they know they're going to get to 21st unless they lose a team fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Arrogant Nephalem's camp is up, though, and it looks like Phoenix is going to start on it. This Bruiser camp. The shrine is top, though, so there probably won't be too much value out of that, as most of the heroes will be up there fighting.
We may be getting an impossible invade here. Let's see what Arrogant Nephalem does. It looked like they were heading up towards that hard camp up top, and then they changed directions.
Mapitas takes it, though, without any event. Varian's kind of scouting out the outside. But they go ahead and take Arrogant Nephalem. Go ahead and take the siege camp of Team Mapitas. So that's something that we'll be pushing because it's not in the top lane. Lava Wave used top. Ooh, Tracer getting very low from all that damage. If they can pick her, it looks like she's going to get back.
Looks like Jaina's going to go ahead and clean up these camps so they can't push while they're fighting on the shrine. So Mapitas is going to have to wait for her to catch up before they can really fully engage.
That's a good idea. And now they're 5, and they may choose to go, and I think they will. ETC zoning, pushing them off a little bit. Jaina throwing down some damage. Ooh, Phoenix is taunted and instantly deleted. ETC is getting very low. He goes down as well. And now Mapitas is chasing Arrogant Nephalem. Ragnaros is low. They're catching him. They will kill him. Ragnaros goes down, and now they're chasing the Rhaegar. Can Rhaegar get out? It doesn't look good. It's hard to get away from a Tracer on the run.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, exactly. Then that is exactly what Team Mapitas has been waiting to do all game long with that taunt Varian going in on that Phoenix. They were able to close the deal that time and not only get 1 kill on the Phoenix, but get 4 kills.
4 for none. That's exactly what Mapitas was hoping for there. That was very well played.
Yeah, and they're going to go ahead and just leave the Jaina back on the shrine to get that Punisher while the rest of the team pushes up this keep.
I think Mapitas is probably going to get this keep here pretty easily, and then they'll also get the Punisher. So it'll be interesting to see what they want to do with the Punisher once it pops out. They only need 2 more. They may choose to pick up camps before getting the last one. Nope. Jaina goes ahead, and yeah, they want to go ahead and keep pushing. So
yeah, so if they think that they can end, then they're probably going to go ahead and push with this Punisher because it's almost like a 6v5, at that point.
Ragnaros still pushing out 52k damage, so he's putting out a lot of damage.
And both teams are on level 20 now, so even tell.
Oh my goodness. ETC goes down. Jaina gets the kill on him.
Opposite, yeah.
Yep, that's what I meant.
ETC was able to stun out the Jaina in the Ragnaros lava wave, and unfortunately, Jaina was not able to survive that.
Thank you. My brain played that backwards.
No problem.
All right, so they're going to go ahead. They got this keep, though. So Mapitas gets the keep. They feel like that's a victory. They've tied up the XP, and they actually have the lead now. So they're looking in good shape. Looks like both teams are going to pick up camps. Ooh, this Tracer could be in trouble. Oh, looks like Arrogant Nephalem is not going to engage on this Tracer. This Tracer's going to get this camp for free. Because Arrogant Nephalem, they want Team Mapitas camp. So
yeah, so we've got 2 camps pushing in the mid now for Arrogant Nephalem that are gonna need to get cleaned up here.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Mapitas gonna do.
So they get the net camp gain, I suppose, there. But these are the small camps, and they will, they don't have a huge amount of pushing power, but it looks like they're gonna push with them.
Jaina's doing a really good job of getting those blizzards out on the camps so they could get taken out before they even get to the keep wall there.
Yeah, she's also doing a good job of zoning to keep the other team from diving down on them. Oh, Tracer's getting very low, but she safely retreats. Oh, ETC is going in for a mosh, but gets taunted out of it. Ring of Frost goes down, catching 2. Oh, Molten Core. This will most likely cause Team Mapitas to have to retreat.
Yeah, that was a great combination of Hanzo's arrow ult with the Molten Core to get a couple of stuns, actually, on Team Mapitas.
Murden does a great job here of getting away from taking a death there. That would have made a defense very difficult.
So Arrogant Nephalem does take out that front wall of the middle keep there, and they're happy with that, and they're going to go ahead and back out.
Mapitas did a great job of not losing Murden there. I know I just said that, but really that could have changed the retreat that Arrogant Nephalem had to do there, because they were looking for the pick and they just couldn't get it. Both teams are going to take their bruiser camps now. Oh, interesting. Arrogant Nephalem is going to hold on theirs. They're not going to take it. They're probably going to wait till the objective spawns and then pick it up. It's a smart play as long as they don't lose it from an invade, but they're all positioning themselves to see any kind of invasion, so I think they'll probably be safe. They'll probably be picking it up now, and the shrines will be open in a couple seconds, so they're going to want to get that shrine started.
Yeah, and those 2 camps up top should just offset each other. Although Mapitas will have catapults pushing as well, so that could give them an edge in that lane there. Looks like it.
Absolutely. Alright, looks like we're going to have a team fight here. Jaina's pushing out some poke damage. Varian looking to go in. I think he's eyeing that Phoenix, but let's see if he can actually get a beat or not. Going in on the ETC with a ring. Ooh, we had a 5-man stun from Hanzo. Very nice. They're going in on Phoenix. Phoenix will teleport out. There's 35 of these minions taken by Team Mapitas, so they'll probably get this unless Arrogant Nephalem can do something soon.
A lot of action here and no kills. Very even team fight.
Tracer is chasing pretty deep, but ETC does get out. Team Mapitas picks up the Punisher and will keep on rocking his way down. Ragnaros sends Lava Wave top just to grab some of that XP. Mapitas is also going to pick up this camp down here with Jaina and have that push as well. ETC taking a lot of damage, but not in jeopardy at this point.
Ragnaros is going to go ahead and pop the Molten Core to protect that keep and help take down the Punisher.
Alright, Jaina's going to rejoin these guys, and when she does, I think they'll have enough damage to knock down this keep pretty quickly. Alright, Arrogant Nephalem are down to 1 keep. And it looks like Team Mapitas are not going to continue pushing. They're just going to back off. They want to maybe play the slow game. They don't have to worry because they have more lane pressure push.
Yeah, it looks like they may just swing down and pick up that bottom camp and then probably their camp as well and just kind of get some camps pushing.
Arrogant Nephalem are trying to push back the bottom lane and get that pushed out a little bit more. That's the one lane that they still don't have catapult pressure on. So they want to make sure and keep that clear so they can respond to the other lanes. It's a good thing that they do have Ragnaros though with the lava wave to push some of that back.
Yeah, for sure. It would be very beneficial for Arrogant Nephalem to get the next shrine there to be pushing in the bottom lane, since that's the keep that they already have low, and it could be a win condition for them. Those late game punishers are really strong.
Yeah, the next punisher is top, so if Mapitas gets it, that could be game. This is a 25.5 minute punisher. He's going to be strong.
Yeah, there's no way that Arrogant Nephalem can allow Team Mapitas to get this next punisher with it being up in that top lane. With no keep standing in the way, go straight onto the core. That would be a really tough defense.
I agree. So both teams are poking at each other, not really wanting to fully commit. It really hurts when you get a member picked right before an objective. Oh, ETC goes in. Oh, Molten Core is used. As well as Mosh Pit. They might get this Muradin, and they do. They committed a lot to that.
Yeah, but taking out that strong frontline Muradin is really important.
Huge arrow on the Jaina, and she is eliminated as well.
That ring saved the rest of the team from getting chased, but yeah, depending on when this next shrine is going to start, that could put Team Mapitas in a tough position to pick up the Punisher.
Baron's going to use his standard to try to look for some vision while they take this camp. It's really the only thing they can do right now.
Oh, and Arrogant Nephalem is pushing in hard on that middle keep.
Yeah, they want to get this keep before the objective.
I think that, yeah, they're going to get it pretty easily, actually.
Yeah, let's see what team... Oh, Stukov gets a good push on the ETC. But they got what they came for. Now they're trying to get out. Varian's going in. And this could be bad if they get caught on a counter push, but no. Looks like Arrogant Nephalem is just going to back off. And they're probably going to clear this camp top and try to get this shrine. Mapitas is going to clear bottom, and then they'll probably go up to the shrine themselves. And it looks like we're going to have another epic fight.
Yeah, I really think that Mapitas should have tried to really jump on that shrine as early as they possibly could while Arrogant Nephalem was back clearing in that top lane, just because, you know, that definitely could be a win condition for Mapitas.
As Mapitas has done before, they are getting all the camps during the objective so that this can all be pushing while they fight. So it looks like, I mean, they're running out of time though.
Yeah, I think it's possible they realize that Punisher still has a fort to go through, you know, in the front keep wall, etc. So maybe they're not too worried about losing this one.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give it up. At this point, it's a little bit too late. But you're right. It does have to go through a fort and a wall and a keep. So.
Meanwhile, they've added a lot of pressure onto the map, pushing in the middle and the bottom lanes. Mapitas did. So I'm guessing that someone from Arrogant Nephalem is going to have to back to take care of that.
I agree. Ragnaros goes ahead and launches his lava wave mid to try to clear up some of that pressure, but it still exists. It's still there. Punisher over the wall, getting some slam damage down. Ooh, a big push on that ETC. That ETC goes far back.
Yeah, I know everybody. That was a really good person to push away, just because at least for a short time they don't have to worry about the mosh pit, and they could really focus on getting this.
Punisher's down to 5% health. He will drop. Let's see if they stay to get this. No. Looks like Arrogant Nephalem are going to try to get away. Jaina is halting their retreat with a ring.
Ancestral on Hanzo.
Rhaegar is low. Oh.
And a 3-man mosh pit. Oh, wow.
Wow.
So much damage pouring out onto Team Mapitas there.
Arrogant Nephalem did a great job of immobilizing them, and Phoenix came in with the damage. It looks... Uh-oh. Looks like Jaina's in trouble. Oh. Looks like ETC's in trouble.
Ooh, this could be real dangerous here. Everybody's really low with that Ragnaros.
There goes the Jaina. Rhaegar might get picked. Nope. There goes Tracer, and there goes Varian. It's a five-man wipe, and
I believe that it's going to be game.
They don't have any minions pushing with them, but they are down for at least 20 seconds. So let's see what they can do. It looks like they will be able to take the core down without any other camps.
Wow. Really great and exciting game from both teams there.
Both teams did an amazing job. That was a lot of fun to cast. That was a lot of fun to watch. I'm gonna try switching scenes and see if this works. All right. Okay.
My light went out during that game. Oh, that's funny. There we go.
All right. So, do you have any comments? Any closing comments on that game that we just watched?
Well, I thought that the teams were really well matched. I mean, it was a long game. I mean, I think we ended up at level 25 and 24, if I remember correctly.
That sounds right.
And it was very interesting because both teams had a little bit of a different, approach to the map, which was really fun to watch.
Yeah. It seemed like that Arrogant Nephalem had really good control over the objective, and Team Mapitas was really good at playing the camp meta and pushing different lanes with those camps often and at key times.
Yeah, they really had the timing down, especially if the bruiser camp up top. They pretty much like clockwork. They always picked up that camp like right as that shrine was, getting ready to activate, and that really enabled them to get that lane pushed out and get a lot of value there while everybody was down fighting at the shrine.
All right. Actually, it looks like I can pull up some of those stats still. Ragnaros, at the very end, as Rag does on this map, had 362,000 siege damage. That's
wow.
Those numbers are crazy. He also had 104,000 hero damage, so he did a lot of damage.
Yep. That's a lot
just
of
across
damage.
The board.
For sure. And for Mapitas, it was the Tracer who stood out with both the siege damage and also the hero damage as well. She was doing quite a lot of work.
Yeah, this was a long game, so there are some high numbers here, but there was still a lot of damage output, a lot of siege output. Stukov, 137,000 healing. That's a lot of healing going out.
That is, and they ended with Arrogant Nephalem with 13 kills versus Team Mapitas with 6. It didn't feel that skewed to me. I guess it was the big difference maker were a couple of excellent moshes from the ETC. Catcher, I believe he had at least 2 3-man moshes, which just completely turned the team fights and ended up getting the win at the very end there because they were able to take out almost all the defenders from Team Mapitas.
Absolutely, that was a lot of fun to watch. I really enjoyed that.
Definitely.
Do you have any closing comments or anything else you want to say about this game?
I'm ready to get to game 2. I'm excited to see what happens between these two teams in the next game after that. I mean, that was just fantastic.
Yeah, there were several points during that game where I thought it could go either way, and I think that's a really exciting thing to see and to watch when you're watching a game and you don't know how it's going to end. Both teams are playing well, and you think one team's going to win, and then they do something, and then you think the other team is going to win. It just makes it a lot more fun when it's close like that. I really enjoy watching those kinds of games.
Absolutely, I agree.
All right, well, thank you, Swingtime. We're going to switch things up, but we will be back for game number 2.
Thank you.